Watch how we transform this tired old render using premium EWI's base coat, securing it with stainless steel mechanical fixings, full coloured PVC beads and expansion beads. You'll see where we're meant to use those as well. All in all, creating a bulletproof rendered system. Do subscribe and please watch for more information. So this entire side that you're looking at was an extension done quite a few years ago, and this is the result of a timber frame extension. So these cracks showing what can happen when you apply sand and cement over sheets of ply, even when done correctly, which was a practice done not even 10 years ago, but it is now not recommended to use this method, and I certainly wouldn't use this method myself. You've got much better cement boards and other options now you can use, and you can see that line there is where new meets old. The original to the right with the cast iron drain, and the new extension there. That is one crucial area that will absolutely need an expansion joint to help that. You can see the cracks on this are pretty severe. Certain chunks have completely popped off the wall behind there. This is absolutely in dire need of some TLC, which is exactly what we're going to do. So I think
they'll just come back up.
we're going to call it today. You right there, Heath?
Yeah.
Bit
So do we have to wait till we can pipe?
There's nothing there anymore.
How are we going to wait for?
sunshine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So probably next
Sunshine and rainbows.
Alright.
Well, welcome. Say welcome, Hayden. Yesterday we got some quality footage of you priming like a champ.
Of course. I was also doing some plastering as well. I was plastering the wall, Ethan.
Overlapping Ethan.
Yeah. I dropped a splodge and Uncle Dad kept stepping in it.
It was great, man.
It was a trap. It's like I did a claw on the floor. What?
Yeah. Okay. It's a bit wet. We're going to call it.
Oh.
Day 2. We apply the primer. Unfortunately, you don't want to apply this in the rain. We have been caught out before and it can run down the walls onto the floor and it's a nightmare, so definitely better to apply in dry conditions. Good. Good coat for primer. Thoroughly protected as well. Again, when new meat's old, we'll put an expansion bead along there. We are now protected. We've added beads, added the mesh angle beads as you can see there. We're taping up with render tape, EWI Store's finest render tape. It's brilliant stuff. Highly recommend it. Got using the drop sheets there as well. You can see over here, we've taped them up. Ethan got the machine all set up down there. Say hello, Ethan. You can't hear me because he has headphones in. Naughty boy. Got an expansion bead because this side is an extension and they've done it all in timber and it's severely cracked on this section. So we've got along there as well. You can see we've taped up all the top. It's all ready to be sprayed. Another expansion joint in there. And see we've taped up very thoroughly here as well. I'm just going to add some polythene to the other side as well. Just loading up the van with a last minute order of the EWI's premium base coat. Always makes me a little nervous this when they lower them into the van. I do at least have a lovely giant van now to take it all. So this is on behind me, as you can see. I've got this section on up to this first expansion joint. It's a nice long bit, and I'm just going to get the rest on now. You can see if I turn you around. You can see I've got the mesh ready, all pre-cut to go along there, and we've got this. We've put a base coat on, we've ruled it off, we've stuck the mesh on, and we've put a thin bit over the mesh. We will let this dry, and then we will put one more coat, thin coat over the top once this is dry. So this isn't finished, but you can see all the mesh embedded in there. The hose is all ready to go. They're just mixing the last mix now. We'll check it out. Eat on it. Windy. Got a lot of this on now. See, these got some mechanical fixings. Stainless steel mechanical fixings there. That's looking good. We are now ready to apply the final layer of base coat. So with this method, we put the base coat on at a gauge of 5-6 mil, where we embed the mesh on top of that. Then that leaves it at this stage. Then we'll flatten it off, just fill over the mesh, and we do that all in one coat. Then we let that, there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can float it up as well, but what we like to do is let that go hard, give it a quick flatten and a scrape, and then the next day we will then effectively put a skim coat of the same premium base coat over the top, just to flatten out any little discrepancies or any trowel lines that we've had in this one, and that leaves us a lovely surface ready for the primer and the top coat silicone to go over. So that is what we're doing now. Hayden is mixing there, and we are going to get this all with the final top coat of the premium base coat. This is the final base coat. This allows you to get a nice neat finish. You see, when I do the tops, put it on the top of the trowel. This is very, very similar, this application, to Thistle multi-finish, or you're skimming inside, just this particular coat. Obviously the whole process is quite different. Nice and tight. It's difficult to tell perhaps, but I'm using a lot of pressure to keep this very tight. You see there, that's two trowels, and the join is invisible. That's what you want. You don't want to be able to see any of the trowel lines after this, because the next coat is very thin. Get another hornful. You might want to watch your step there.
I'm still recording. Oh.
So, do you want to stop and... I should thank EWI store for this Regal & Barnes 0.3mm flexi trowel. It is amazing for this coat. Really nice, really nice to use. They did give it to me for free, which is brilliant. but I wouldn't say it was good if I didn't think it was good. And I wouldn't use it either. Not like how you would apply the thin coat silicone render top coat by hand. We spray it mostly these days, but you would put it on this thing, so you don't want to tell that. Got to teach you to get all arty. Notice we've protected all the top as well. So once this dries, it's going to have a coat of primer, a coloured primer, and having that tape in place now allows us to leave it there and just prime this once it's dry without getting any paint on the top. And so on. That is the top coat now applied, as you can see behind there. That is the final layer of the base coat, just to be clear. So this will now get primed, and the rain has started, but hopefully...
Ah, stopped.
Yeah, it's not, it only looks like a bit of a sprinkle, so it shouldn't be too bad. And as you can see, it's drying quite nicely already. Yes, looking good. See there, it's drying. And that is this job, at least the top section, all completely finished. See, it's all had a lovely clean as well. This is the white, pure brilliant white silicone render. I believe this is 1mm grain sprayed on, and what you can see there is the expansion bead. That is the finished expansion bead where new meets old, so the extension line ran there. That was where there was that severe crack you saw. Again, all the crisp, you can see the crisp beading along the lead line. This keeps everything looking brilliant. Again, all down here, it's now had a good tidy and a clean. It is quite a messy middle, but as long as you protect well. Again, you've got the expansion bead breaking the wall up there. This is a lovely pure brilliant white finish. This is some fun detail work between the pipes and things. Again, new meets old, an expansion bead. see where the neighbours ends, the customer's begins. It's all looking very nice. Got some very old school details there. I think they're original big cast iron bolts from when it was originally done. And also this concrete guttering, again, an old original feature, was just be tidied it up just to, and painted it just to match the render as the customer requested. All gutters back on. Beautiful. See all the gutters cleaned and back on. See the detail over here. Again, a question we often get asked is how do you finish up against the neighbours? And the answer is we run a bead along the line and tape it up there. So you've got a seamless, crisp detail, doesn't affect the neighbours at all. A question I get asked quite a lot regarding rendering and when we are patching into a semi-detached property, so they're adjoining to the neighbours, is how do we finish up against the neighbours? How is it going to affect the neighbours' render? And the answer is it won't, is the short answer, because we put a very precise, detailed bead along the line. You can see there behind me, all the way down. So we're able to connect the new render up to a neighbour's existing old render without damaging or disturbing theirs at all.